Hi everybody, how you doing today? Are you having a beautiful day? That's the first thing I want to ask. Because if you're not, then I'm going to send you a beautiful day. Shazam! Today I got a really great video. I was asked in one of the comments about landscape photography, and this camera, isn't going to be your diamond when it comes to landscape photography, but it definitely could be a pearl for scenic landscape photography. That's right, I found the sweet spot for landscape photography, and I'm going to share it here with you. Before I do, have we done any good deeds today, or maybe this week? Work on that. Because I tell you, when you get up there, and we all eventually go, get your report card to sparkle. Of course, God doesn't look at it as a report card. But do good, and good will always come back to you. So today's video is about scenic landscape photography. And I found the sweet spot. That's right. And I got a bunch of 4K photos for you. Now remember, all my pictures are handheld. They're not on a tripod, because I want to give you real results. I mean, if you got to pull a tripod out for a camera to make it look good, well, that's one extra anchor that you're going to have to drag with you. So I try to give you real results with just the camera itself, whether it's scenic, landscape, I shoot photography of flowers, the plant kingdom, the insect kingdom, and the animal kingdom. And 99% of my photography is all handheld. This camera has a very, very good stabilizer, in-body stabilization. And the reason that the pictures come out so good is on most bridge cameras, well, any camera or any lens, the center of the lens is the sharpest part of the picture. And then from there, it gets a little bit more, how would you say, not quite sharp. Now, if you're buying a $12,000 lens, you expect it to be sharp from center to edge, but it's not always the case. A telephoto lens, especially the one on the Panasonic FZ300, if I shoot landscape, I shoot at the 28 millimeter mark on the lens, because when you're fully open, if you're shooting raw, you're going to clip the edges of your photo with the raw. I don't know why, but these bridge cameras, I've had both the FZ80 and the FZ300, and they both do it. When you're shooting raw and you're pulled all the way in at 25 millimeters or 20 millimeter for the FZ80, you are going to get a kind of like you're catching the, I don't know what it is, but you're catching the corners in the raw. So I always try to move it to 28 so that I don't catch that in the raw pictures. And I still shoot JPEG and I still shoot RAW. Matter of fact, all these photos that are coming out today for you are all shot in JPEG. And I wanted to show you because I have a new setting for my standard custom photography setting in this camera, and I have a new update. We'll call it version 2.0. I have revised it. I have found a better complementary with eye dynamic, eye resolution extended, and standard. So two little things I've done. And of course, all the settings I have in the custom setting of your photography. So today I'm going to show you some photos, and these will be all 5.6 on the f-stop. This is the sweet spot of this camera when it comes to landscape photography, because remember, you're not working with a Ferrari, you're not working with a Corvette, you're working with a hybrid Mustang. So this is what you have to utilize. Speed is optimal for a sharp picture, especially when you only have a 1/2 inch crop sensor. I just rounded off. So today I'm going to show you what these landscape scenic views I've taken, all at 5.6. Now the only thing I've done to these is I did take one set and run it through Topaz, but I also have the original set shot out of camera with no processing. So I'm going to show you both and what the difference is from the photo Topaz's photo AI sharpening. What the difference is in the, and you see if there's a difference, because I'll tell you, there wasn't that much of a difference. If you are sharing these on social media, they'll be great for that. If you want to print one, I think the size is like 16 by 26, maybe. I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to look that one up. So anyway, here you are at 5.6 f-stop. Now I shot all these in the aperture priority mode, which you can still do and still retain my focus spot in the settings that you have in your camera. So it's kind of a good deal. My next video is going to be about the new version 2.0 in the standard custom setting. It's a new update, and I think it works better overall. And I'm going to show you a few little caveats to adjust your if you want a vivid or natural or standard. I like shooting standard. It seems to work the best for me, but some people like a little more vivid. So I'm going to show you this too in the next video. So reach out, help somebody, help me bring the planet into the light, because we need to get the message out. Connect to your heart, and how you do that is out in nature. When you go to make decisions and you're out in nature with nobody else around, you are faithfully going to make the right decision, because by the time you come out of the woods, you're going to feel this weight come off your shoulders. You just know you made the right decision. So remember that. It's key to going forward. So here you go. But before I let this video go, please subscribe, like, and share. And have a beautiful and gorgeous day. And get out there and take some pictures. You can't learn anything just from me. You got to get out there and actually shoot the pictures. Find a park. That's what I do. I just go to parks or nature preserves or my botanic gardens. And that's how you get better. You know, you have to experience the camera. You can't just learn from somebody telling you versus you doing it. And it doesn't take much. I'm here to cut that corner off so you don't have to go through all what I went through. So here you go. Here's some nice landscape scenic photography. So here we go. The white squares are the photos straight out of camera, and the green squares are processed through Topaz. I was really surprised to see the difference between the Topaz and the straight out of camera. I was really surprised because there was not that much of a difference at all. So these will be going from 5.6 to 4.0 and near the end there will be 2.8 photos, which will surprise you. So thanks for your support. Have a beautiful day, and thank you.